Two moms are on a mission to empower students through inclusive stories. Tomorrow, they'll be delivering thousands of books for students in the San Diego Unified School District. Their Positively San Diego efforts caught the attention of ABC 10 News reporter Adam Rakusin.
So often we hear stories of parents forming bonds through their kids. That often leads to study groups, playdates, and friendships. For Morgan Walsh and Keiko Feldman, their bond has turned into a major nonprofit campaign, one spurred from their own family experiences.
My oldest child came to me and said, I don't know any other kids like me.
I have a son who came out at 15.
Back in 2015, Morgan started a Facebook page, a place for her child and a safe place for others.
I realized there was a community out there, and then I wanted people to tell their stories.
She saw the impact the stories had, but there was only so much Morgan could do through social media. So eventually, the Facebook page morphed into the nonprofit Gender Nation. She teamed up with Keiko, and the pair began sharing stories in books to schools.
A lot of these schools don't have these books. We could donate the books to public school libraries.
So far, they've donated thousands of LGBTQ affirming storybooks to more than 145 schools across California. They're age-appropriate books that inform, empower, and validate children.
I think every child benefits from it, because for kids who are going through something and wondering if they're okay and wondering if they're weird and wondering if something's wrong with them, these books are just stories that help them feel less alone. But for kids who don't have that experience, these books just open their mind and open their heart a little bit to the fact that everybody's different.
On Wednesday, they'll deliver thousands more for students in San Diego.
It's really important for kids to be able to tell their stories and to see their stories often and routinely throughout the school year. Once they do, the idea is that students will be able to better connect with their schools.
For these two, the end game is books on the shelves in schools across the country. Until that happens, they'll be making deliveries to ensure kids know they're not alone.
We all know what it's like to get lost in a book, and to open a story and relate to it and find yourself in one is a very important experience in development.
Adam Rakusin, ABC 10 News.
San Diego Unified says those books will be available in libraries in more than 130 schools. If you have a story that is positively San Diego, we'd like to hear from you. Send an email to tips@10news.com. You can also join our ABC 10 News Positively Facebook group, where you can share your stories with other San Diegans.